Stop it, you're making me blush. Okay, keep going.
Oh, I love you, Diana.
Thank you, I love you too, darling. I'm Diana Winfrey, and you're watching the Diana Winfrey Show. And today's show is going to be amazing. We're having the famous authors Karin Sidenfeld and Janet Winterson as our guests. We will also have a few surprises, because what is a Diana Winfrey Show without surprises? So give a warm applause for our first guest, Karin Sidenfeld. Hi, darling. How are you?
Hi, darling. I'm fabulous.
She has written the best-selling book, Prep. How are you? A little bit about your book.
Of course. My book is about this girl called Lee. She faced typical teenage problems like being insecure, and she doesn't really fit in with people so good. In the beginning of my book, she starts at this new school where she really has trouble getting friends, and she always feels like she doesn't fit in and belong with anybody.
That's a common problem.
Yeah, it's a really common problem, and that's why I chose to write about it.
You've got really good reviews on your book. For example, the magazine US Weekly has written, "Hot, Lee navigates adolescence with a sharp wit."
I'm so flattering about that.
Is this an autobiography of your own adolescence?
I wouldn't say it's an autobiography. I would more say that it's a common subject for teenage girls and boys. So I think, and I believe many teenagers feel this connection to this, and they can recognize themselves in my characters in the book.
You know what? We've got a big surprise for you, because
Oh my
next
God!
guest is a girl called Anna, and she feels a strong connection with the main character in your book called
Oh my
Lee.
God!
So give a warm applause for Sarah. Your girl from Alabama.
Hi! Hi!
Oh,
It's great to meet
hi,
you.
sweetie.
Hi!
How are you?
Oh, come
You
in.
should sit down.
Oh, this is so fantastic. Oh, so unreal. I'm so glad to meet you. I'm sitting next to Curtis on the couch.
How does it feel to meet your favorite author?
Unreal, unbelievable. I love Curtis.
God, you really love her.
I
And the
really
book.
do.
How come you feel such a strong connection with the main character?
It's like all my life I have dreamed of fitting in and be somebody. And when I read your book, Curtis, the book purpose, I recognized myself in Lee's story. She's a role model for me. And she's a strong young woman that I really truly look up to.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
And how does it feel for you, Curtis, to know that you're accepted someone's love just by writing a book?
Oh, it feels so great. I'm really honored that you feel that way about my book and my character. And I'm really honored to be here with you, Curtis.
Yeah, it was a good surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great surprise, I would say. For me too.
Welcome back. The next guest is going to be the famous author Janet Winterson, who has written the best-selling book Lighthouse Keeping. Give her a warm applause.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Hi.
I'm great. How are you? Busy work those days?
I know you're a busy woman, but thank you for having time to come to
No,
my show.
nothing.
Tell us a little bit about your book, please.
My book, Lighthouse Keeper. So you got it here.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah. It's about a girl named Silver, and she has no father, no dog. And
Is he dead?
yeah, he's dead, but he's not mentioned that much in the book at all. But her mother is in the beginning, but she dies too, and Silver is left alone. And then she moves to this old man named Pew, and he lives in a lighthouse. And when she lives there, he tells her stories, and she really likes it. In my book, you get to follow Silver's journey through life, and find yourself by own experiences and by Pew's stories.
What kind of book is it? Because when you talk about it, it seems really sad. She has lost both parents.
It's kind of sad, yeah, actually. And Silver is she's not that happy as a person. She's a little bit sad, but.
And we have a big surprise for you as well. The next guest is going to be a real shock for you, because we have the main character of your book, Lighthouse Keeping. So please give a warm applause for our next guest, called Silver.
How nice!
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Hello. How are you, sweetie?
Thanks. And you?
thank you.
Oh, great.
How does it feel to be the main character of this fabulous author's book?
It's cool. I have nothing to complain about. The story is really great, and Jeanette writes very, very good.
Thank you,
So it's nice.
You must be a very independent girl for taking care of yourself after losing both your parents, because it is a really sad story.
Yeah, it was hard, and especially in the beginning, but I learned to take care of myself, and I had to like it the way it was, and I think I did pretty well. So
Yeah, that's life, and I'm really
You had a
proud
true
of you.
friend in dog you too.
yeah, my dog named Dog Jim was a really good support for me. It is my
Excuse me,
really a great friend.
I'm sorry
He's
for
a dog.
interrupting you, but is your best friend a dog?
Yes, a dog. His
Oh,
name is
okay.
Dog. Yeah.
Oh, and you communicate with each other?
No, like he's answering me in English, but I feel a connection.
Okay, because I don't have a dog, so I can't really
Oh,
relate
okay.
to it.
If you like buy a dog later in life, you will understand.
I hope so. But you seem to be such a nice girl, but I recall that you stole some things, right? Was it a book and let's see here.
Bird.
A bird and a book.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a bird and a book. It was the bird and the book. The bird was spoken to me like we had some connection, just like Dog Jim and I.
Okay.
And the book, it's amazing. And I had to read it, and the woman in the library just wouldn't let me. So I don't know. It was spontaneous. I just did. So
I see. The lighthouse keeper who told you all the stories. Do you see him nowadays?
the lighthouse keeper
Yes.
is named Pew.
Okay.
And yes, we see each other now and then. I hope it could be often, but I'm glad it's the way it is now
Okay.
too. So
So it's all good. What are you doing next? Are you still living in the lighthouse?
yes, I do, and I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing the next summer, but I don't worry. The future depends on what I do today. So I live today and see what happens.
You're a very wise girl, and I wish you all the best. Maybe we can visit you in the lighthouse someday. I can come with my crew and with the camera, and you can show us around. And we can hear a story, of course.
Of course, I'd like to share all the stories Pew had told me, so I would like to share them for all of you.
Thank you for coming. I know it was a very long night.
It was no problem at all.
It was so fun meeting you.
Oh, thank you. You too.
And till next week's show, you are going to read The Sarah's Face by Melvin Burgess. And it's about Sarah Carter, who wants to be famous. But she's a very fragile girl, and she has some serious problems she has to solve first. And when she goes to the hospital, she meets Jonathan Heath, a very famous rock artist. And he promised her a life in fame and fortune and free plastic surgery, because that's just the way the world of fame looks like. But Jonathan has some serious problems as well, and he's addicted to plastic surgery. So he's wearing a mask all the time because underneath he looks like a monster after doing too much plastic surgery. And Sarah and Jonathan are almost identical, and they become very good friends. That makes it easy for Jonathan to use and affect him whatever way that he likes. But the longer she stays in his house, the more afraid she gets, because his doctor wants to create new masks for Jonathan. So the question is if Jonathan's real purpose is for letting her stay in the house to steal her face and skin, and what price would you pay to become famous? It's a really dark, scary, but still interesting book, and that is what you're going to read to next week, and I hope you will enjoy it. See you next time. Goodbye.